In this video you will see some more little tricks that pros used in this first CSGO major in 2019. Also, as my Twitter followers know, I had a chance to visit Katowice myself and see all the games live. If everything goes right, I could post a vlogish video about this trip already in this week. As this was my first major, I just had to buy 3 pins as well. I already gave one away on Twitter and here is another one. If you want to win it, just like the video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on and comment your Steam profile link, as I will pick one lucky winner in 24 hours. Add you on Steam plus DM you the code. Good luck everyone. Let's start off from the train. Navi against ENS semi-final, which in my opinion was the most exciting BO3 in the whole tournament. Here I will show you nice and easy nade trajectory by Navi's legendary B defender Zeus. Firstly, he waits close lowers, listens for any sound cues, and then when he feels they might be waiting in B halls, he climbs on top of the white train and run throws a nade like this. As you could see, no fancy lineups, just feel it when you're going for this. Also, make sure you have a smoke down or someone covers you, otherwise they may get you off guard. But if enemy team would actually set up their B hit when this nade comes in, they would eat this nade and lose loads of HP. This nade is something to keep in mind if you're often defending B yourself. Next up, a similar idea on train by Avantgarde. So, Chum wanted to go for an early peek from B uppers and he called a teammate to flash him into the position. Quickert is the flasher. What he does here, he climbs on the same train, positions himself roughly in the middle of this shadow and lines the flash up like shown. Then just left click throw. This flash gets all the early people in B halls, but more importantly also the T-side AWP players who are holding B uppers from deep brown halls. Chum uses this flash to peek and it could literally save his life, because as you can see Allo is completely blind and this duel between AWPers is not so fair anymore. Chum gets the entry he went for, but props to the flasher Quickert. Never underestimate those nade plays and support players who are helping you with those type of nades. Dust 2, again Navi versus ENS. Nothing really special here. I just want to show you one of those shadow advantage positions. The best one on this map is probably in Longhouse. But here is another one. Try to avoid this place as a CT on your side middle. As you can see, Alexi B can see electronic shadow way before and therefore prepare himself for the fight. This is in 4 times slow motion right now, but still it's enough time, especially for pros, to react to this and get the reaction advantage out from this shadow. So make sure you know where you have the shadow advantage and where you have the shadow disadvantage. I know there are some of you who just heard first time about shadows in CSGO. This topic needs a whole dedicated video, maybe even 2. Alright, Overpass, and we are spectating Elish. Not because of the first flash he throws, this is pretty general as it blinds defenders who are holding close monster. But I really like the after plant Molotov he throws to win his team some time and force CTs away from the bomb site. This is very simple lineup, you pretty much have to make sure that you bounce your Molotov off from this post. And it lands deep into this doorway at lowers. It nicely ruins CT's retake as they don't have any proper angles to work with when they are stuck behind this deep Molotov. That type of molly is way better than just random Molotov to graffiti. Mirage, just a simple solo flash electronic used to peek mid alone. Nothing crazy here, he gets stuck in this corner and then run throws a flash like this. It bounces twice and gets the close corner plus most of the common angles on distance. Easy as that. Next up train, and just a cool flash again, this time from Ariel. By the way, Ariel is from ENS, and by the way ENS almost won the major. They start the round with a double nade stack towards T main, and then he decides to push pop with his bouncy flash that hits E-box. Just make sure you get the angles right and this flash goes nicely to pop. Also, you get all the style points with this one. Super general. We continue on D-Train. Pistol round, Cloud9 against Astralis. The match itself was 16-0 by the way, but Cloud9 and Flasha still had their moments. For example, the following smoke. So, Flasha positions himself in between those 2 bolts, aims at the right top corner of this box, and now runs till he hits the wire. Then jump throws the smoke. This smoke will actually land to Ivy and it blocks off the Ivy defenders from outside, plus gives some cover for Ts who are pushing Ivy. So in theory, great game plan and nade usage from Cloud9, Just they made some mistakes, and you really can't make any mistakes against Astralis, so they just shut it down. Alright, Inferno B bomb site, and great counter-attack try from FaZe. Here we can see Nico's POV. He gets stuck in this corner, aims like shown, Chum throws the Molotov, and follows it up with a left click flash. Then Adren tries to catch anyone off guard from Banana, but Lias is lucky enough to frag Adren full blind. The idea behind this Molotov is to separate teams, so some of them may get stuck in this car position with no help. And that was Adren's plan, to surprise those guys and hopefully to frag some full blind enemies. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, but it was a nice attempt nevertheless. Props to FaZe Clan for the homework. From the same game, just a very easy jump throw smoke from middle to block off library and A long. Nico knows how to do it. He backs himself into this barrels position and aims like shown. Then just jump throw. Smoke flies high, bounces a couple of times and blocks off the vision for CTs. It's a pretty regular smoke, but when you see that one of the best players in the world throws it, then it may be more powerful. It may have more effect than just a random YouTuber showing this stuff off to you. So here you have it. Next up, Mirage again, and Edward with a simple bouncy flash towards B short. I know some people still don't know that you can bounce your nades from here. Now you know it, and make sure you realize that it won't go deep into B short, but it will just get a 45-degree angle. For the deep B short flash, you better call your teammate to flash you in, and that's exactly what Navi does here. Well done. Overpass once again, Liquid matched against Avangar in the group stage and round number 5. Nitro throws a cool early round smoke from T-spawn stairs here. Look closely at the lineup as he positions himself so he just hides those leaves. Then he aims at the edge of this wall and jump throws. As usual, with the jump throw smokes, it almost touches the moon and then comes back to the place we need it to be. Perfectly placed smoke as it leaves no gaps for the enemy team to work with. Nice and easy early round smoke. The same match but the next round, here I want to show you Nav's POV. Firstly, this wallbang line towards B short is pretty cool. Then as time goes by, they are setting up a B hit. Nav throws a smoke for heaven. You can follow the lineup yourself when pausing the video. The result is of course a perfect smoke to heaven. And now, right before pushing out to the side, he throws a Molotov to barrels. But compared to its alternatives, this lineup is one of the easiest ones out here. Hug this wall, aim at this corner, and just run through the molly. He does it very quickly as you can see, which means it's hard to miss it once you got the trick. Try it out yourself. Again the same game, twists with a long distance smoke towards dumpster. Feel free to mimic it as you may need this type of long distance smoke in your arsenal. Also, it's a great fit for the fakes as your rotation to B from this throwing position is pretty quick. Another smoke that twists used in this game. Simple left click throw towards toilet's entrance. I know for some reason there are people who don't want to mess with jump throws. So here you have the alternative without the jump throw. Enjoy. Next up, a cool flash from StuartUK, but he starts his round off by jump spotting short like this. This may inspire you as well. CTs rarely hold this window angle, so it's pretty safe to do so, I would say. Then he goes up and throws a flash like this. Just make sure only the lamp is visible and aim at the right bottom corner of the lamp. This is how he does it. Then just left click throw. Flash bounces and lands on the ground, but the angle is good enough to get most of the A short. I didn't know this flash before, and I think I'm not the only one. So definitely a pretty cool finding. Round number 14. I like this boost by Liquid. It creates a nice off angle, and if someone would push A long, this will be a great surprise for them. You can barely see the head, and since this T model's head is dark, and the wooden thing is dark as well, this creates a nice camouflage for you and makes this angle even more powerful. Anyways, please like the video to show your support, participate in the giveaway if you want to get yourself a new pin. Hopefully the next video is the trip video from the major, we'll see, but 100% we will see you in the next video.